There's been weather the past few days.
Yeah, I know.
I have no clue.
You've been on a bender.
It's called a bender, a tear.
Last I heard, you were going to Studio 54, and I don't think you've stopped partying.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I went to the Sirius XM one day reopening of the classic, famous disco Studio 54.
What do you mean one day?
That's it.
It's a one-night
That was it. It was a one-night thing.
I thought they were opening it.
Oh, no. It's a theater. They do, Broadway shows there.
Stupid.
So they did one night
Another
only.
Stupid idea. Sorry.
But it was like being transported back in time, Opie.
I thought they were reopening it.
No, for one day only.
But why not reopen it?
They don't own it. The people who own it don't own it.
Yeah, it was like one night. Like they do Broadway shows there now.
But
it's a theater.
With all these farmers coming from all around the country, it seems like something like that would now work many years later.
You know what? It wouldn't, because the farmers don't understand. Back in the late 70s, early 80s, when Studio 54 was there and Steve Rebell was running the place, it was a time, it was a place.
It was a petri dish.
Yes, a petri dish. And it was that velvet rope
sexually
thing.
transmitted diseases. And we can't have that, sir.
We did find patient one's seat for AIDS in the theater. Me and Jimmy actually looked at the seat where AIDS was born.
Yeah.
In Studio 54.
It's a seat with a frowny face.
Is it just one red seat?
It's one red seat.
They painted it red.
It's like, here's where it started, kids.
Don't they have one of those seats in Fenway Park or something? They could have one at the old Studio
like a
54.
home run ball or something, a ball across the nose, whatever the fuck it was. That's the guy from fucking.
Oh,
how
man!
do you not know?
I saw him taking pictures. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, that's a Village People.
That's a Village People cowboy guy.
Okay,
he's at Village People. By the way, he's at everything.
Oh, is he?
Everything where there's gay people, he's there.
Okay.
Oh, he's there.
Wait, was there a lot of gays there?
Well, Opie, let me put it this way. Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of the gay. Woo! It's raining men. And they played this, by the way.
Okay, faggot.
It was great. Oh, they played this. Me and Jimmy were up top. Jimmy was actually Jimmy was there half the time. The other half of the time, I was hanging out with a guy named Chip.
Whoa!
And Chip was talking with a lot of the girls that were walking by, and I had to turn away. It was very embarrassing.
Who's that tranny?
That's fucking what's her name? Donna Summer.
That was what?
Who is it?
It's Gayle King.
Oh, I thought it was
No
Donna
way.
Summer.
That's a picture
She
of
looks like
Gayle
a
King.
tranny.
I thought it was Donna Summer.
No way.
It's a photo of Gayle
I
King.
would swear that's a man with
Wow.
a fucking wig. She's a big bitch, huh?
Woo! Large woman.
We
We like to call them big bitches.
Let me tell you something. It was a disco extravaganza.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were pretty.
God damn, is she hot?
Should have been there.
That's Bethany, right?
Yes, it is.
I usually don't think she's hot. She's one of the housewives.
Oh, she's wearing a hot pants.
She's not as hot as Kyle from the
wearing
Beverly
hot
Hills Housewives, but she's hot. Just the same.
Oh, but there were a lot of people dressed in the period outfits.
Walt Frazier was there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
When's Clyde coming back in?
I don't know. A lot of people
Yeah, go ahead,
dressed
sorry.
in the disco era clothing. We saw him. Hey, Jimmy, look, it's the guy. Jimmy
yeah.
was all upset about his body.
I didn't know
this
that-
young gay gentleman on another man's shoulders was spinning around on the dance floor, and Jimmy was like, "He's got a nice body.
He's in good shape at the
He's
press
in good
meet.
shape."
Who? I can't get over this. So who opened up Studio 54 for one day?
Sirius XM satellite radio.
A company that has no money to pay its employees, right?
And let me tell you something.
Jesus Christ.
They put on what looked like a multi-million-dollar extravaganza.
I guarantee it was at least $1 million.
It was.
There are guys begging for raises for years around here, and they claim they have no fucking money, and then they open this horseshit for one night.
Opie, if I may use the vernacular, it was fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was fabulous.
It was hot.
It was fabulous.
So throw a party for like real celebrities, but don't take care of your own employees with the money.
Yeah.
Because they could have started their, what is it, a disco channel that started up or something?
Yes.
It was, yeah.
So
yeah.
they could have just started the disco
Oh, is that
channel
what
without
they
the big
did?
party.
Is that what they did? They started.
Man, they don't
This
give
was
a
a
fuck about
kickoff
their
for a disco
employees.
channel?
Yes.
Wow. That was a lot of cash.
They just don't give a fuck about their
Oh, my
employees.
God.
Holy shit. How much you think it cost?
It had to be $1 million. The whole thing with security and just the logistics and then the decorations and everything. When you walked in,
Yeah.
like feathers were falling from the ceiling over the entrance where you'd walk in and like feathers are falling. And then they had like the old days of Studio 54, which was real gay. They had boys, young boys, in just like jockey shorts, and they were the waiters serving drinks. Remember, and Steve Rebell used to take him up to his room and give him blowjobs?
Supposedly, yeah.
Well, no, not supposedly.
Oh, it's in books?
It's absolutely
Is that one in books
true.
now?
Steve Rebell sucked the dick of young boys that worked at the... Yes, Rebel, Carlisi, whatever.
I was rebelling.
Wait, they flew in the original decoration?
Yes.
Which is what, like that weird moon with the Coke spoon?
With the Coke spoon, they
I say
flew
weird
that
moon
one in.
because it's that weird cartoony moon with the nose.
Yes.
How much does that cost to fly that in?
Oh, my God, that had to cost
How many
a lot.
Sirius XM employees could have got raises just off that alone?
But, Opie, look at what it is. It's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on.
Yeah, but you can't, like, not pay your employees and then throw an extravagant party.
And then they actually...
Doesn't make sense.
They actually dropped Andy Warhol's rotting body from the ceiling onto the stage like the old days.
Nice.
It was fabulous. There's Cameron
Who took
Diaz.
these pictures?
I guess they're press pictures. That's Naomi Campbell and Bar Raffaele.
And
wow.
Cameron Diaz.
Who's Bar from?
Only Leonardo DiCaprio's ex.
Oh, really?
She's looking a little long in the tooth. That's
She was
why
hitting on
Leo
me.
probably... Oh, was she?
Yeah, she's
I
like,
saw
hey,
that.
you want to come drink at a bar or something? I'm like, you're a bar.
You know what she was probably very attracted to? Jimmy's farts that night. Jimmy cleared out
Really?
Yeah.
like
Nice.
diameters.
Nice. Good for you.
That probably stretched about 12 to 15 feet in diameter of an area when he farted.
I dropped an embarrassingly fucking terrible fart.
I ran from it.
It was
And one guy that was working
terrible.
security at the doors, like
Yeah.
he couldn't leave the
He was
area.
stuck in it.
Jimmy blasted a fart and left this poor fuck had to stand there. He couldn't leave. He was horrified.
Keep going. Studio 54.
that?
I want to hear more about this party.
Yeah, it was just a huge disco party. A lot of trannies.
Yeah.
A lot of
I saw one.
drag queens.
Was that a tranny?
No, that was
yeah,
Oprah's pal.
She's a big bitch.
But that wasn't one of the trannies.
You sure?
A lot of shims.
Did you see her in person?
No, I didn't see her there
Am I
that
in the
night.
celebrity picture list?
I didn't see her that night.
No, I mean, I just passed Ryan Phillippe, and I haven't gotten...
Oh.
I haven't seen any
Me,
Jim Norton.
me and Jimmy were talking about how dumb and insecure we are that we just walked in and wouldn't walk the red carpet.
But I did do it at the end when I was leaving.
Ah!
No, because Sirius XM had a channel there, and they're like, "Can we interview you?" So they did, and it was when I was staying there. Somebody asked on the red carpet, like, "We get a shot of you standing," and I just went and stood because they asked me to.
How about that?
It was humiliating.
I didn't. I left when everyone else was gone. I really did. I stayed much too late, and then I walked home. And it wasn't until the next morning I realized I had grabbed pizza, king cone, and a beef jerky.
Who's Keith with? There.
What?
I didn't see Keith Richard.
Wait,
Is that his date?
Looks like it. Andy
Wait.
Cohen was there, too.
Wait, what?
What's up?
What happened now?
Well, when I left,
But fuck the leaving. Tell me more about the party, and then
Oh,
we'll
actually being
we'll
there?
get
Yeah.
into the leaving, and then we'll get into the second day of your bender.
well, this it was very crowded, and as I said, a lot of gay people, a lot of the gay people.
Did you get
And-
claustrophobic at all? I got claustrophobic at one point where I was leaving.
Oh, yeah?
And it's like, this is probably what it was like when I went downstairs and walked through that bar area. Like,
Oh, that was very packed. The
And-
VIP was bad,
it was
but the
bad,
downstairs was
man.
really bad.
And I'm like, this is probably what it was like in the 70s when it was a fucking, you couldn't walk. And I
Yeah.
didn't feel threatened, but like 20 years ago, I probably would have when there's no fire exits.
Well, you would have been on coke, and some other guy probably would have had your dick in his mouth, so you probably wouldn't have felt claustrophobic.
yeah, when you put it like that, it definitely does shed a different and more fun light on it.
Yeah, of course it would.
With all the dicks going into asses, you get a lot more people in that
There
place.
was so many dicks and so many asses.
Oh, tell me about the asses.
Oh,
I know
please.
there are asses there.
Oh, Amanda
Please.
Same
Laporte.
asses we see every day in this fucking building.
No, you're figuratively speaking. I was literally speaking, but you're right.
Did you see?
so outta
did you see
here.
the girl who I like? Go to
Which
the
one?
bottom.
Fuck this place.
Go to the bottom.
Mars.
Keep scrolling.
Throwing a big ass
scroll.
party and no one has fucking money around here.
There.
Oh, wait, who?
At top
Oh, that
right there.
shim to the left.
Yeah, let's open a picture up.
It doesn't...
Oh, it doesn't?
Oh,
She's a very
yeah.
famous shim, and
Yeah,
Stephen
I-
Baldwin took a good picture of me and her together.
Oh, really? I got a good picture of her, too. Yeah, they were taking pictures together, and I was in the VIP area, and grabbed one on my phone.
Oh,
Look
that
at
is
the
a-
lips on that thing.
Yeah,
what is that? She looks like a plunger.
That thing's been around forever.
That's a shim with tits like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they, implants, I guess, huh?
No. She's just really. She was really just a cool guy. She's a
That'd
legend.
be great. It's like, hey, pal, can I feel your tits?
Why is she a legend?
She's just one of those transsexuals who everybody knows.
I don't get that world at all, man.
But I mean, even like people who aren't.
No, I know.
everyone
I just don't
recognizes her
get
there.
it. I
Is
don't
it
get why-
gay to titty fuck a guy?
Let's
Honestly.
hope not. As long as you Jim Norton in the mirror.
As long as you don't look down, I don't think it's gay.
Is that
Absolutely.
it? I knew there were some rules there because
If you see penis, then call it gay, my friend.
I think she's a
titties to
post
fuck.
op. I think she's a post
Dude,
op.
so
let me get into before I even went to the event.
Okay.
Something happened here. I left my apartment. See, I have dual residency now. I have an apartment in Manhattan. When events are happening, I stay there instead of a hotel. So I was leaving my apartment, and at the elevator was this lovely woman, and she was taking her dog out to walk, and this nice gentleman who apparently is a gay man, which is, is fine. I'm open-minded as far as that goes. And they were talking about the Studio 54 event as I'm walking up to the elevator before I came out, and I'm like, oh, and the guy was like, oh, I wish I could go to that. Oh, my God. I walked past it. There's a huge crowd.
please tell me you took him as your date, as your plus one. Please tell me you did.
Now, let me tell you something.
Please tell me you did.
I had two wristbands, and I am but one person going. So I went to the elevator, and we started talking. I go, oh, you're talking about the Studio 54 event? He goes, yes. And I was like, you know what? Here. And I took out the extra wristband I had, and I gave it to the guy. And he was like, no way, no way. He was freaking out. I was like, it's no problem, man. Have fun, It's a VIP, too,
Right,
VIP
right.
wristband. So I gave it to him, and he's like, wait till my friend hears about this and everything. It's fucking totally cool. So he, I think the last thing I saw from him was a Twitter message. Because I said, hey, I'm Anthony. So he must have looked at Anthony Sirius XM on Google, and I pop up, and it's easy to find me. So now he found my Twitter, and then was like, "Hey, I'm here, thanks." So I'm like, "Cool." I didn't say anything. But some of my tweets later in the night may have been interpreted as
gay
a
bashing?
bit homophobic. Now, obviously, I cater.
Did you keep those tweets up?
Yeah, I kept every tweet.
Right.
I did apologize for any inappropriate tweets that I may have in a blackout posted. But I
Jesus, Ed.
You should have to fucking blow into your phone before you're allowed to tweet.
I really should, man.
That would be a great app.
I really should.
That would be a great app.
It was horrible.
I like that.
So the guy was all happy and everything, and he's like, "Oh, thank you so much." He goes, "Thanks, I'm here." And I saw his picture and his tweet. I'm like, cool. But then as the night went on and I drank a little more, I tipped the bartender, by the way, and said, hey, remember me, dude, because when I come up, I don't like standing in a big group of people. So if I'm 5 people deep at the bar, I put my hand up, and the guy points at me and goes, yes, and gives me drinks, because I tipped the shit out of him.
How much was a good
right
tip?
off the
$100,
bat.
$50?
$100.
Okay, wow.
I give $100 to the bartender, and then you don't wait for drinks, no matter how deep the fucking bar is.
What a star fucker.
Oh, he is a star fucker.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So this guy shows up. And then I start thinking later on, as I'm walking home after this whole thing, that I may have tweeted a few pictures and a few comments about the gayness of the event, which, again, is fine. I don't care. I love the gay. They're wonderful neighbors.
Isolate that.
I love the gay. I'm saying it. I love the gay. But I'm then I started thinking, oh fuck, man! If this guy got my Twitter and doesn't know the show and gay people,
No, you're on the radio doing
I'm on the
it.
radio doing it where a lot of people can hear me. Not alone, where no one can hear it. So I think he may have gotten the wrong idea. Because I tried to look for his post later on, and he may have deleted it. Like the thank you may have been deleted. I'm not sure. And I didn't see anything on my door. He seemed like the kind of guy that may have put a thank you or something on the door or something. I don't know. But I think he may have gotten the wrong idea about my
Does he know which
feelings.
apartment you are?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Opie.
Yeah, I know. So I think even though I gave him the wristband
He's
for
gonna
the
get the
Studio
Gay
54
Mafia
thing,
Watch out.
I think he was a little upset about my gay tweets.
Is Maxwell popular?
What's that?
I saw him walking in.
Oh yeah.
By the way, this waiter right here is the only guy that recognized me. The one who's standing next, the shirtless guy standing next to Cameron Diaz. He's like, "Oh, I'm a fan." Like he was happy to talk to me.
Was he? Oh, did you tweak his nipples?
No, but it was just nice to have somebody chat with me that wasn't my friend. And Blatter and his wife were very nice.
Yeah, Bladder's all right, man.
He's really batting out of his league, I got to say that.
Is he?
She's way too attractive for him. He's a fun guy, though, outside of... Even at work, he's a nice guy, but he's much more of a fun dude. Just like he's a really regular guy. He laughed at a few jokes.
The fucking fun kryptonite that this building is?
Blatter has more of an edge than you think.
I never would have expected him to laugh at certain
He absolutely
jokes,
does.
which he did enjoy.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I had fun with
that's
him and his
good.
wife talking. And Trump was up in the... when you walked into that area where, and Sam put the thing, they do Wicked there now, that's why they can't open it full time. But when you walk in the balcony, the very, very top of the balcony, someone told me Trump's up there with his wife. And when you looked up, you could just make the outline of him. He was just sitting in the dark with his wife at the top row, just watching. It was kind of cool. He didn't want to be bothered or talk to anybody.
Right.
Yeah, it was very extravagant. At one point, there were people like, you know how the Cirque du Soleil does that. The ropes are hanging down from the ceiling, and people are spinning by their legs upside down. They had that whole thing going on.
How much does that cost?
Oh, who knows?
I'm just trying to figure out the cost of this event
Millions
from a company that can't give their employees a raise after 5 years.
And then the entire dance floor was part of the stage at this theater and the floor.
Yeah.
And then they're dancing like crazy. And out of the ceiling come these giant light up tubes that just came down with like rotating beacons on the bottom of them, and they all came down to stage level, and then confetti flying everywhere. It was a gay dance extravaganza, Opie.
More pictures of the star.
Oh, there he is with Martha Stewart.
Where's my picture? I got my picture took at the end.
Martha Stewart.
Where's my picture? I got my picture took at the end.
That was a good contract by this company.
Martha.
So, what time do you leave the event?
Jimmy, what time did you leave?
I left, I want to say 11 something. I stayed for probably about an hour and a half. And I didn't see you after a while.
I looked for you because you said I went to the bar and I was like, I'm getting a drink, and Jimmy goes, I'm going to be over there, and over there is like where 20 million people were. I was very hard to find you again. And then I just went back up to the upper seats, sat down, watched fucking shit, hung out.
We texted a little, then I bumped into Steve and his wife, and I hung with them a bit, and then I just left and went downstairs, talked to Leeds for a few minutes, and
you left at 11 too, Ant?
Actually, no. I left at about 2:30 in the morning.
How happy were you that I called in sick?
I was the happiest man in the world. Kenny called me.
Oh, man, did you luck out.
Kenny called me and said, Anthony, it's time to get up. And I was like, okay, I'm up. I was ready to go.
Right.
I was actually out of bed and getting dressed.
But you really never went to bed if you got home at 2.
No, I did go to bed.
Because you had the beef jerky and the...
Yes. I went. I got pizza. No, actually, not pizza. I got roast beef and American cheese sandwich.
Nice.
And beef jerky.
Nice.
And a king cone.
What's a king cone?
It's those little ice cream cones that come in the paper wrapper. And
wow.
Yeah, it was great. And I ate that, and then I went to sleep
for an hour.
For an hour. And I woke up, and it was Kenny. Mm-hmm. And then Kenny called me a mere maybe 10 minutes later when I was in the bathroom, preparing for a day at work. Preparing, yes, puking. I call that preparing for work.
Trying to get some of the poison out?
Yeah, just a tad.
And just to level you off a little bit?
Yeah, even me out. No, actually, I was okay. I wasn't bad.
You were okay because you were still drunk, probably.
Well, probably. Yeah. But I was all right, regardless of the situation.
You were okay. You were ready to go.
I was ready to go. And then Kenny said, GH isn't coming in today.
How lame is that?
And I went, well, neither am I then. All right, good night.
How lame is that?
What?
I didn't go to Studio 54. I wasn't partying, and I'm the one that called out sick. How fucking lame is that shit?
It was like hitting a blackjack.
I had
I hit
a bit of the
blackjack.
acid reflux.
A little acid reflux.
A little of the acid reflux.
I did too, from all the cum.
Yeah, I had some in my eye. That's Chip Jim. Oh, they would have loved Anthony back in the day. Because you kind of look like a Village People person.
Oh, yeah, I could have. I should have the mustache, though. I was upset I didn't have my mustache.
The Carpenter's belt.
To the Studio 54.
Did the dance floor get very slippery with all the cum?
I could only imagine the jizz that people were people were moonwalking unintentionally.
It's like, wait a minute. It started out as a dance floor. Now it's a skating rink.
See, look, that's the lights that drop down. We're watching a video now. Look at how many people are on that dance floor.
I suggest the Sirius XM employees don't look at these videos. You're going to get really depressed. That's where your money goes. That's where your raise went.
Take a look. Take a look, Sam.
I see it.
How many shows you doing?
Sam, that's where your raise went.
Look at those balloons.
With the balloons and the light show and
If you
flying
just
in the original Studio 54 symbol.
If Sam just got the balloon budget, you would be so happy.
No shit.
You'd be like, fuck, this is a great raise. Just the balloons.
When you guys were describing it, I was thinking, well, that's a party at a club. It couldn't cost that much
Oh,
money.
no. This was an event.
They had to hire guys on horses.
Yes, there's people on horseback.
Holy shit.
The lights
was
go up and down.
The
amazing.
block was closed down.
Way
They
to
had to
have
close
your
the block down.
priorities in order. Holy shit.
They
Oh, it was
closed the
great.
block down.
Lights move up and down from the ceiling.
They do. They come out of the ceiling.
I don't think they cost that much.
and the
They had
sun-
to probably get a expert lighting guy to just light the event.
Dude, there had to be a lighting tech.
That
I'm
had
not
to
even
be
kidding.
That had to be a minimum of 100,000, Sam. A minimum.
and
You
the
know
s-
what?
The,
The
sun that
original-
they flew in is even bigger than the moon.
The original plan they had was just to take some floodlights and put yellow gels in front of them. And then someone else came by and said, no, let's get a big light show.
How they play their cards around here.
It was
At this point, you know what it's all about.
You know what, though? When you walked in there and looked around, you went like, they put on a fucking event.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was a real live event.
Well, let's break it down.
Star-studded.
What's the point, though, in the end?
The point is that it was packed. There were plenty of people. The Sirius XM signage was out there. Everyone knew
All right.
who put the party on.
You went to the event.
Yes,
You tell me right now the name of the channel and what number it is.
exactly. What? Who's that? What? Did I? What? Who?
Wasn't that the reason?
What?
There's a new dance channel or disco channel?
The channel's called 54.
See, Ant didn't even know that.
And when's your shift on it, Sam?
I'm working on
When are
that.
you?
Are you really?
I'm working on it.
Twink Radio.
Disco Sam Roberts.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I bet you will. You have to wear just your underwear, no shirt. Just sit there with your abs showing.
It's on
Abs you used to have.
channel 15.
It's Channel
What?
15.
It's Channel 15.
They
Oh.
put channel 54.
Why is that?
Why wouldn't they own the company? Why wouldn't they
Why
just
wouldn't
move
it be
things
Channel
around?
54?
Move things around.
What's on Channel 54 that was so
God, they can't
so
even do that
important
right.
that they couldn't fucking do this right
It's
and make
called
it
Studio 54. You put it on
Channel
Channel 54.
Holy shit.
God, why can't these guys do anything right?
Studio 15, where's that?
Because they have to lump it together with other channels. Then move all the channels around the 50s.
They are
You own this shit.
so dumb when it comes to channel numbers.
What is
Yeah.
Channel 54?
Lithium, right?
No, that was 34.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Do you even know?
Channel
No,
54 must be.
All right, we're going to look.
Oh, here we go.
There is no channel.
Oh, so it's free and open.
It goes from 53 to 56.
So make Channel 53, Channel 54, make that one more louder.
But why-
But
where's-
this goes to 55.
Why wouldn't they just make it Channel 54?
54.
Where's 54 and 55?
I don't understand.
Who is overthinking this shit?
Taking the disco here.
Yeah,
Is that
this is
E-Rock?
good.
E-Rock's fucking cranking the
E-Rock
disco
is
out.
your house DJ
Yeah,
today
that's
for the first
fucking
hour of the
right.
Opie and Anthony show.
Great.
So,
Right.
so it's not even on Channel 54?
There is no channel 54.
Oh, my God.
It's on channel 15.
Channel
Yeah.
15.
Studio 54 radio.
On
It's
Channel
Studio
15.
54 radio.
That makes sense. Anything with a number in it should have a totally different, like 70s on 9. That's what it's like. Hey, it's 80s on 7.
I would fire someone over that if I ran
you'd
this
have
place.
to.
I go, wait a minute. You're trying to tell me you didn't put Studio 54 on Channel 54? You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired. If
Now
you can't
get it
figure
done.
out that 54 means 54, you're fired.
And I love when they say, well, it can't be done. It's like, no, you own the place. There's satellites you own orbiting the Earth.
See, we can't get things done because we don't own this.
Right.
You own this.
Make it 54. Make it so when someone hits 54, it comes up to the Studio 54 channel.
It goes back to us. I don't even know what channels we're on because they're different on both. So I get
it's so
so
hard.
confused. All they had to do is make it the same on both.
I never know which one. Is it XM 105, Sirius 206?
Yes, correct.
206.
Because I know it's one more than one. It's like
information.
105,
Yeah, it really is.
206, 307, 408. It's like that's the only way I know, but I don't know which one is first. But I always assume that Sirius, because Howard's on Sirius,
Yep.
They put us as far away from him, so it's not Sirius 105.
Right.
It's XM 105. That's the only way I remember.
I mean, Sirius 206.
Yes.
XM 105.
Yes,
How
we
would
need
you-
to be 100 channels away.
Who is this guy? He should be fired.
Does this
Like-
fall in the Sirius XM Hits 1 category?
Like the main
Yeah.
shows,
Channel 2.
we're
Yeah.
one of the main
Yes.
shows on this platform. We should be on the same number on both platforms. It's a no-brainer. And Studio 54 should be Channel 54.
Yes.
Not 15.
Not
Well,
15.
When Sirius XM Hits 1 became Channel 2, 20s on 20 had to move to Channel 3.
But 20 on 20 used to be Channel 20. It made it so easy for everybody.
Yes.
Maybe they should call it 20 on 3.
That doesn't sound as good.
No.
And Hits 1 is
Sounds
now
like a
on
great
Channel
sex
what?
story.
Hits 1 is Channel 2.
No, Hits 1 should be 1.
No, there is no Channel 1.
Did there used to be a Channel 1?
Isn't
Yeah,
Channel 1 the, like, they tell you, like it's the preview thing?
That should be Channel 0.
Is it 0?
Back
should
in the,
be.
Oh,
no,
Channel 1 tells you the number of the your radio.
Right. Channel 1 used to be, like, when it was just on Sirius, Channel
Yeah.
1 was Hits 1. Then they moved it to Channel 2.
Oh, my God. Whatever.
Fucking brilliant.
Have fun. So then you did the beef jerky, the King Kong, the King whatever.
King Kong. No, that was. No, I did the King Kong and then I kind of was awake, for a little while, slept for about an hour, and then that's when Kenny called and said no show.
Yeah.
So then I woke up a little bit for a while in the morning. I was up from like 8 until maybe 11 noon, something like that, and then I slept until 6 o'clock.
Jesus.
In the evening. And then I went over to the Red Lion, gigged with my brother. And then the gig ended pretty early, and I was still out. It's Manhattan. I got a place to go. So I decided I was going to go.
Why call it a night?
Right.
Why call
it a night?
Absolutely.
I was rolling the dice,
Anthony
hoping
Cumia, damn
hoping
it.
for.
I need to party.
I was hoping that for this.
Hey, it's Opie, dude. I can't make it in
Oh,
again.
fucking no.
I'm, yeah, I feel like shit.
Not how these guys count
And
days.
then I've been-
Fuck that. I'm hoping to save a day so I can take a day for my birthday.
Take
These
a-
fucks.
We're all gonna have patty vacations,
Right.
Yeah, I saved up an hour. And Graham going to the Bahamas.
How do I go to 5 days left to 0?
I know.
I'm still waiting for the real explanation on that one.
This place, rub you blind.
Anyway,
So I decided it was still a little early, so time to go to Lace Gentlemen's Club, which is very close to where I live. It's right there in Times Square.
yes.
Figured I'd walk in there.
it's one of those side street strip clubs,
Yeah, you know, it's over there.
which makes it slightly shadier than the ones that are on the main roads, like Broadway and.
Yeah, I just figured I'd grab a beer, look at some titties, and,
But in that
Go
area,
home.
it's going to be. It's not going to be like the really gritty, dirty ones. 'Cause
No,
that's all tourist. That
But
area
where
is.
are the gritty, dirty ones? They don't exist. It's done.
Go down to 8th Avenue.
Yeah, you probably
They
can
pushed,
find.
they pushed all the sleaze to 8th Avenue.
Some of the
Where's
side
tit
streets,
bars?
maybe.
They're
I don't
not
know.
tit bars down there.
Yeah,
There's
maybe not.
like the Hustler Club or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Is that even still open? I don't know.
You got to knock on some shady doors to let you in.
But they cleaned all that shit up.
No, they pushed it to 8th, I'm telling you. And,
I don't know.
And, yeah.
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 Well, I just walked in there figuring I'd look at some titties, drink some expensive beer, and hang out. And
Why expensive beer? Just regular Bud is what?
it's like $10.
They're up to $10.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And what's the cover to get in?
$20.
So before you even start, you're like $30.
You're 30 in the
out.
hall just to fucking, sit your ass down.
Right.
But I don't care. I sit down, and the second I sat down, some, Ukrainian chick sits next to you. Hello. How are you? What's your name? Where you from? What do you do? Blah, blah. And I'm just like, I just want to fucking look at some of the girls dancing. And
they look at you like you're the scum. And you want to go, no, you're the scum.
They're both right.
They are. Absolutely, you're right. They're both right. But the problem is, here's the problem.
Yeah.
I want to just sit, and there's like 3 different little stages where girls are dancing. And I just want to look at each girl and go, all right, she's cool. This works. That's nice. Whatever. Drink my beer. I don't want a conversation with a stripper. I don't want her sitting next to me trying to embezzle my cash. I just want to sit and look at fucking tits like the old Long Island strip club days.
You want a girl that she's so horny, all she wants to do is get to your penis.
It's like, I can't even believe you just walked in here.
I can't even focus on the music's playing. I can't focus on what you're all about.
Hi.
I don't even have info about myself. I'm so horny. I just need to get at that.
Here's what I want to hear.
Not.
Hi, I'm from Huntington. The United States. Huntington. Boy, I haven't sucked a dick in so long. Hey.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
You might want to isolate that one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was careful.
I was
careful with my
all this is getting isolated.
Whoa. So anyway, she comes up to you right away.
They sit down, bloody, bloody, blah, bloody, 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 and I'm just like, shut up! I just want to watch it. And then they're always, you want to dance? You want to dance? No, and then what? I got to shell out $20 for some chick to just fucking shake her shit while you sit there like you're in the electric chair. Mm-hmm. It's great. They strap your hands down. If you fucking even put a finger on their leg, some big bruiser comes over and smacks you.
They don't strap your hands down.
Well, not literally.
Oh, I thought maybe they did put your hands down.
That would be hilarious. They strap it down. They wet a sponge and put it under the metal piece on your head. It is. It's like being in the chair.
They drip water on your head.
It is.
The whole time you're in there.
It's not. It's not like the old days where you cop feel or where your fingers smell when you leave. That's a place. Now that's fucking paradise. So it was just like you can't find like a good old school strip club anymore.
Why are the Russians and the Ukrainians taking over those joints?
Because the Russian guys that may belong to certain organizations, I believe, I don't know.
Which you don't want to fuck with.
I ain't saying shit. Man. They are wonderful
They're
people.
Scary.
They are wonderful people. And they give these girls the opportunity to come over here
and make
in various cargo crates.
And make an honest living.
Make an honest American dollar.
That's right.
By shaking their tits in gentlemen's faces for nothing while, they take 99%.
Those Russians are scary.
Yes.
There's one of the streets around here, and it's probably close to you.
Yeah.
It's all Russian vodka bars and...
Oh, yeah, a lot of those.
You know where that is?
I'm right on the border of, like, the Russian shit and a lot of gay guys. I see a lot of guys walking arm in arm and hand in hand and, elephant walk, whatever you want to call it. But,
picked a hell of an area
I waved to
live
Jimmy
in.
the other night.
Big celebrity
Hey,
picture.
Look at that. Ooh. Jimmy's up on the fucking...
Big celebrity picture.
Comedian and radio personality Jim Norton attends Sirius XM's One Night Only at Studio 54.
Ooh, somebody has a shy boy smile.
Yes, you do. You just kind of look at your arms are all slumped down. You're like...
It's called complete shame.
Yeah.
I don't know how to...
Complete lack of confidence.
As I should. Hi, smirking boy.
Smirking
You look
boy.
fine there, Jimmy. Why you beat yourself up all the time?
Because I don't know how to be confident. I'm just a shy boy being photographed at the birthday party.
You just have to... Party. So, where are you at?
Yes, so,
is that it for the strip club?
Yeah, that was about it. It was anticlimactic. It's just the point where it's like...
Are they still wearing that glitter shit that gets all over you?
Nah, that was old school. But you wind up, no matter what happens, you wind up just smelling like a whore when you leave. Mm-hmm. It just kind of rubs off on you or something.
How long were you there?
But I like maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Then, I went back home and just hung out. Not really much going on there. It was just, it's not like the old strip club days. It's like they're too pushy. Look, I'll give you some cash.
Right.
But you got to earn it first. This ain't a pay first thing. You got to fucking shake your ass a little bit, and I'll toss some bucks out there.
Shake that tail.
Shake that ass. Shake Daddy.
Oh, fuck it. It's been a good 2 days for you.
Yeah, it was a little wild. Yeah, a lot of fun, though. Had so much fun.
Are you headed
with
back to the compound today?
Jimmy and Chip. Yeah, I'll probably head
bail?
back there.
None of the
yeah.
girls were happy to hear, boy, everybody's dancing. It's like a big dance party USA here or something.
We were standing up in the balcony area, and then
to the Studio 54 gig?
Yeah, there's like the balcony area, and then behind it are where the elevated seats are. So you could be in the seat area, but see people walking past you in front on the balcony,
right,
as they're getting to where they need to be.
Right. And
Jimmy would have to comment to these smoking girls are walking by, and it's like, hey, what are you dancing to something?
Yeah.
And they just if they even did this, they would just turn and look and turn away. Most of the time, they were just too disgusted to even look. It was the most embarrassing thing to be party to.
Dance Party USA.
Yeah, dance party. And he'd lean over to him sometimes and go, "Hey, you're gonna go down there and shake a leg or something."
Everybody's dancing up a storm.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be clouds or something.
That was a good one. I didn't think of that.
It's so bad.
I'm gonna use that.
It was hysterically funny though.
Yeah, fuck.
And Kevin Bacon walked by, and
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
I knew he was there, but I didn't see him.
yeah, he walked by, and there were a few celebs we saw, but nothing huge. Just mostly
you haven't
a
named
lot of
one
gay
yet.
guys, a lot of trannies, and just a fabulous good time.
Who's that? Kevin
That's
Bacon?
Kevin Bacon.
He used to be famous.
Dude, he looks exactly the same as
He
looked
really
before.
does.
He looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I saw Kira Sedgwick on the flight, and she looked great too.
She's
They're
fucking
fucking
Kira Sedgwick
young-looking.
looks a lot better in person than she does on film.
So much hotter in person.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Holy fuck.
Cha.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's eat.
Let's eat, indeed.
I guess Sam did a one question with Taylor Swift.
Where was she?
Taylor Swift.
She was in here.
Do tell.
Well,
When was she here?
a while back.
Oh, not.
It was in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Was she pretty?
Was she hot?
Was she moving swiftly?
She's tall, right?
She's very tall. She's very pretty, and this was one of the tougher one questions to get for sure.
Why?
Oh, why?
I mean, she was brisked in and out of here. A lot of people,
right.
a lot of excitement
Whisked.
over Taylor Swift.
Did she have a lot of? Yeah,
Whisk.
he's not brisked.
What'd I
She
say,
wasn't an
brisk?
iced tea
Yeah,
description.
Well, it was quick.
Don't worry, mother won't mind.
Yes. Oh,
Jesus
Sam, it's
Christ.
cute when you put letters in front of words.
It is brisked. Shut up.
Yeah.
Don't upset my boy.
You were brisked as an adult.
Mother, they made fun of me. I said brisked. It's okay, Norman. It's okay. It is brisked. She's a whore, Norman.
That's right. And while you're showering, I'll go look at your penis.
Oh, did your mom get a beating the other day?
Man, was
I
that
had to
bad.
go over to the house to talk to her about that, and
Yeah.
she acknowledged that
It was one of the worst ones?
it was the worst on Tuesday.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know. How could that one be worse than
Yes.
the shower description?
Last one was bad.
Phone call.
Yeah.
Because like every other phone call that you've called her for, there's actually been a purpose other than just saying horrible things. And this one, it's just like you just called a woman to say nasty things.
But
to
I
her.
blame you, Sam Roberts, because
Yes.
you pointed out that we were just wasting time, and I looked at you and I said, "Well, watch what we do now."
You tasked me.
'Cause you-
tasked me, and I shall have you
Because you
for it.
called us out, and I go, "All right, if you want to call us out on something, this is going to get fun."
Well, I mean, I guess so.
When
but that
do
is
we
what
get
you
to
were
do a
doing.
best of Sam's mom?
Just her?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think
Not
we
on
have
the-
enough now.
Not on the show at your house.
Oh.
See, that's a sexual innuendo. Horrible
I see.
joke. That
Norman, why does
meant
your
no respect.
foreskin balloon out when you tinkle?
we fixed that.
All right, can we break? So one question with Taylor Swift. Is she
Yes.
hot in person?
Yes.
How tall is she?
She's got to be close to 6 foot.
Is she really?
No way.
She's tall.
What's she, like
man.
17, 18? She's young, right?
She's about 19 by now, I would
Yeah,
assume,
she's
right?
probably more like 19,
She might
20.
be pushing
Yeah.
20 at this point.
She's probably like 5'9" ish.
She
But she
smell
wears
good?
heels.
Did she
Did
have a
she
lot of
smell
people
good?
around her?
She had tons of people. around her.
Security?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big black guys.
There was one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
White chicks that are famous love big black guy security guards.
Yeah.
Because they're very fucking like
Intimidating.
Don't even
Right.
fuck with this guy. Yeah.
She's not a big bitch like Gail King, though, right?
No, she's very
No.
slight of frame.
sleight of frame.
Yeah.
You guys
Much
didn't-
like Sam Roberts.
That's right.
Yeah.
You guys
We'd
didn't
make
see
a great
Gail
couple.
King?
Oh yeah.
You
No, I
didn't see her?
her.
No, I didn't see her.
Damn, she looks like a tranny.
Yeah.
She does, right? Did you
I mean,
see her?
in the photo, I wasn't at Studio 54.
I thought it
didn't
was
get the
Wendy
invite.
Williams, who is a tranny. So I just
Oh,
thought.
shit.
I don't know if she
I don't think
actually
technically-
is.
No, Wendy
Yeah,
Williams is a
technically.
tranny, and then
Well, is
Gail
she?
King looks kind of
Figuratively,
like Wendy
maybe.
Williams. So I'm thinking
I don't
that
know.
Gail King is also a tranny.
I don't think she was born a man.
Oh, she's not.
I don't think so.
I just assumed that.
I don't think there's any
Okay.
penis there, but
I don't think there is.
I don't
a-
want
You
to
know
be
what?
sued or nothing.
I'm not going
I
to
just
jump.
thought that
I'm
she
not
was
jumping
a
to any
tranny.
conclusions and saying that he's wrong, though. So,
I wouldn't say that either. I'm just not sure.
from looking,
Who's more?
could be.
Who looks more like a tranny, Wendy Williams or Gail King?
I think Wendy Williams does, and I think she also embraces that.
We blew it too because Wendy Williams wanted to like us too.
Yeah,
What are you gonna
yeah.
do?
should have been a good guest.
What are you gonna do?
Shit happens, right? I saw a sticker there on the bumper. Then.
All right, here's one question with Taylor Swift as we go to break.
All
On the
right.
show today, Dave Attell, Bob Kelly, and Ariel Schulman.
Nice.
And Henry Joost. How do you say
I
Joost?
think I don't know. I was saying juiced.
Is it Joost?
Is it like a jus?
It's Joost. How do you say that word?
Say juiced.
Yost.
It's America.
It's Yost.
Henry Joost.
Are you saying Yost?
Yost.
Stop.
Yost.
Henry Yost is how you say
You're,
it.
you're lying.
No, I'm
No,
not. Joost is Yost.
But
It's
your eyes are
Swedish.
big, like you're acting.
I am lying.
Yeah, but I think there's some silence to that, Jay. I think there's a little silence in that.
Yeah,
one.
but you make it an O, so it's Henry Oost.
He's directing Paranormal Activity 3. I hear that this movie's going to do all right. It's
Well,
getting good
They say
reviews.
this is even better than the first two.
The trailer I saw with the two girls doing the Bloody Mary, is that the one?
Yes.
In the mirror?
Yes.
And then they run out and scream, and then you see, like, in the background that there is somebody there.
Oh yes.
Scary
It's
fucking
just a
shit.
drink.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's what I do on the plane.
No.
Every time I take a...
When they say Bloody Mary, they go, there's a drink on the table. 'Cause it's a drink.
That's what I say to the stewardess. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, please. Love my drinks.
And we got our Red State DVD. Very nice.
Yes, I want to see the extras.
We ever get to the bottom of the Kevin Smith thing? Did you call Roland?
Yes, Roland fucked everything up.
Oh no.
And called Kevin Smith a douchebag.
No.
He didn't get back to
No?
you?
No.
All right, look, we
Oh,
love
boy.
Kevin Smith. There's
Kevin!
some confusion there.
Come on.
I don't know if it's a listener starting shit or if it's based on something. I have no
Something
idea.
went awry.
The DVD is out, Red State, and look at that, Quentin Tarantino. I fucking love this movie. That's a hell of a review right
Wow,
there,
that
my
is
friends.
good.
Okay, and the Paranormal Activity guys, did they do Catfish?
yes.
Oh, really?
They directed it. And one Ariel was in the movie. He's not the main guy, but he was in it. He's the main guy's brother.
In what?
Catfish.
What?
He's in the movie.
Was in Catfish?
Oh yes.
Which one was he?
He was the brother.
I don't remember.
He was what there was three guys. There was one main guy, and he was two guys with him.
Yeah.
He was one of the two guys.
Right.
Oh. Are they going to tell us if that shit was real?
Well, you'd have to ask them, wouldn't you?
No, I know. It was real, but then they went back and had to, fill in the blanks and film some shit.
Hopefully, we'll get to the bottom of that.
That's what I'm going to say it was, and I bet you they say I'm correct.
Correct.